Veronica Owens, Monarch Butterfly Enterprises. I'm the CEO and founder. I started out working with an architectural firm, Amos and Bailey, when I first came to Baltimore, and sort of migrated into working with various nonprofit organizations. I also worked in Baltimore Development Corporation under Jay Brody, I'm sure you know, and worked with a wonderful team there. Learned all about the city process and buying and renovating, and have to create RFPs, which are requests for proposals for people to submit applications for various properties around the city. And then I also worked for the state of Maryland reviewing grant applications. So together with that background, it's sort of nonprofit as executive director for a few organizations, and working as a state reviewer for lots and numerous grant applications, coupled with working with the city's real estate arm, sort of full circle. And now I'm writing grant applications and working in the renovation field in reconstructing and renovating eco homes. Over the years, I think over 20-some years, I've been working with my mother, Joy Owens, from Joy Owens Interiors. Projects from senior housing to residential to health centers. Matter of fact, I just left my mom's house today, and she was talking about a health center that she's doing for total health care. So she's still doing renovations and just wonderful, wonderful interior work. So I think that's how I found my love for interior design, construction, and renovation. Well, my sister told me I needed to go back to school. I started at Morgan State many years ago, and work got busy, and I never finished, so I had about 2.5 years left. And she had started UB and talked about UB every day, all day. And she said, well, come to UB. They have this wonderful program. It's just perfect for you. And you need to be under the School of Public Affairs, and they would be perfect for you because you do all the nonprofit stuff. And then somehow I saw an email one day about UB's entrepreneurial program. And I said, wow, this sounds super exciting. I want to launch a new business. And I think at the time, when I first applied, I hadn't launched my business. And then I did launch my business, so it was perfect. By the time I had my interview, I was talking about my company, and so it was so exciting. And Monarch Butterfly Enterprises was sort of born and launched in May of 2016. Around the same time, I interviewed for the UB Fellows Program. Our philosophy is all about sustainability. We've been developing and creating sustainable, healthy living projects, programs across the state of Maryland for several years, with several grant applications that we've written. One of the most recent ones just got launched about a week or two ago in the town of North Beach, where we wrote a healthy living grant application that gives out free appliances and Energy Star water heaters and furnaces for people's homes to reduce their carbon footprint. So that is our philosophy. And I wanted to take it a step further and start renovating homes in an eco-friendly way. We think it's cool, it's exciting, and it definitely furthers the goal of the state of Maryland and Baltimore City in their sustainability goals. I'm doing several projects with nonprofit organizations. I've worked with the Eagle's Nest Outreach Center. We did a healthy living program with them also, where we launched an effort there to help Baltimore City residents further their goals and reduce their carbon footprints as well. And for about 3 or 4 years, we gave out the same Energy Star appliances, furnaces, and so forth with that program. And then we launched the first eco home in West Baltimore. A lot of homeowners are losing their houses because it's food, or do you pay your electric bill? Food is definitely a priority, but a lot of people are doing without their energy. And with working with Eagles Nest Outreach Center, we went into people's homes that they didn't even have any heat. They had nothing. They had space heaters all placed all around their homes because they couldn't afford their homes. They couldn't afford their electric bill because it was so high. And also you have a lot of homes around the city of Baltimore that if someone did a study, I bet you would see a lot of homes that are still fueled by oil heat. Oil heat is so expensive, and I know this personally. I had an oil bill that used to be between $400 and $600, plus I had to pay my BGE. So then when you have food, BGE, and your oil heat, that's major. You know, and for a single mom like myself, it was just really extremely high. So when I thought about renovating with my company, I wanted to do it in an eco-conscious way. And I wanted everything to be saving money instead of spending a lot of money throughout the house. So I looked at LED lighting, I looked at the water, trying to save water because the water bills went up too, and wanted to look at tankless water heaters, wanted to look at energy efficiency appliances, and try to save as much money as I can. Because not only does a person want to buy a home, but they also want to stay in their home and not go into foreclosure. And so I think part of that is because the energy bills are rising and it's hard for people to keep up with those bills. It's very exciting. The last 2 years, my company has grown. We have developed and we sold our first eco home, yay. And that's pretty exciting. So we got to see it all the way through construction. And we just put 2 proposals in for 2 city-owned properties that we're crossing our fingers and waiting for the city to tell us yes, we were awarded so that we can move forward on a couple more. And let's see, we've been writing some winning grant applications and helping communities. We're working with another West Baltimore CDC, which is under Wayland Baptist Church. It's called WBC CDC, and we're hoping to partner with them to do a couple eco homes in their area too. So we're really excited, but I couldn't have done it at all without UB's support and the entrepreneurial program. Henry is wonderful, and he's paired me with a couple of wonderful mentors who have guided me along the process of being an entrepreneur. And I think this is just such a fantastic program that everybody needs to be a part of. I think the greatest need that for our company right now is operating capital. That's the hardest money always to get, even for nonprofit organizations, to have the funding to be able to put together staff and to continually pay staff to work on this effort. It's very time consuming to look at homes, especially vacant homes, and take those homes and put together an analysis of what it's going to take to be able to do that work. Then you have to pay the architect. Then you have to pay the interior design. Then you have to create the conservation plan. All of this is upfront money that is a cost, that costs a lot of money before you get paid. Usually the payday is when you sell the house, 9 months later. And so for me, the biggest need is the operating capital. I could always need great interns. Interns to write grant applications. That is endless. We have so many people that need grants writing. Somebody asked me today, and I said, right now I'm so busy. I'm busy. I'm up until the next few months with grant applications. So anybody who's eager, wants to learn how to write winning grant applications, definitely there's a need.